I like it though. It's part of his aura, and he's got it 24/7, and he likes it to infect into his opponents.
Tell you what though, Lindsay, George Kendo not looking intimidated.
Did you know what his favourite weapon is? Steel chair.
There you go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Opening round, MCW Ascension Tournament, a 16-competitor tournament. This is part of our A block. Both men here looking to advance into the second round. Easy takedown there from Edward Dusk.
Edward Dusk showing a little bit of that experience that he knows from being in this MCW ring. Now, George Kendo isn't someone that's a stranger to wrestling fans. He's been a rising star in PCW, and he's actually won their Slam Championship, and once again powered down by the power of Edward Dusk.
And it is great that he's getting this opportunity, rising in the ranks from the other divisions around Victoria. But he's in the big dance now. MCW Ascension Tournament. Not only that, the first match of this tournament. He's got a lot to prove against a really formidable opponent in Edward Dusk. And George Kendo is taking it right to him. What I love about it right now is he's just staying on him right now. He's got a bit of momentum behind him, and he's sticking to Edward Dusk. He has to do this. We talked a little bit about the nerves that he might be going through, but what about the nerves for Edward Dusk?
Edward Dusk showing that veteran skill that he's got there. He's been, but George Kendo is right on him.
Oh, Dusk caught him there.
Oh. Now, did Dusk sucker him in there? Again, using that veteran experience.
Let's not look, like, when we look at Edward Dusk, he's got a hell of a resume. I mean, he was in the Ballroom Brawl last year.
In the Final Four, no less.
And so he's got the experience of mixing up with many different opponents. Just because it's the first time we've seen George Kendo here at MCW, it's irrelevant to Edward Dusk.
See, does Edward Dusk need the signature win, though? That's the thing that's
I
alluded to.
I agree, 100%. And that's the weight of expectation that Dusk has here tonight. Hopefully for him, that it's not crippling. Because many people saw the brackets, they would have said, yep, Edward Dusk is the favourite to go over Kendo, cover here. But if he doesn't, what does that say about him? What does that say about his place in MCW?
We all know he's scary. We all know he's talented and violent and dangerous, but you've also got to win.
Edward Dusk changes opponents, though, and I think that George Kendo might not be the same guy going in, coming out as he was going in.
All he cares about, he hopes it is different, that he goes out a winner.
We're seeing the brute violence here from Edward Dusk as well. He doesn't care that George Kendo is a young up-and-comer. He's treating him like any old veteran that he got in the ring with before.
Well, let's not forget some of those names that he's gone head-to-head with. Whoop, quick cover here. I love the speed here from George Kendo.
Quick roll up. No, only gets a 2 there from George Kendo, and Dusk takes a sharp elbow to the face of George Kendo.
Great work there from Dusk slowing it down. He has to. You might not know it from home, but it is a very hot summer's night here at the MCW HQ. Your gas tank is not going to be as strong as what it might normally be. So it's really important that when an opponent is wailing on you, you need to get that momentum back on your side. Take a breath. The
MCW faithful really getting behind George Kendo, much to the chagrin of Edward Dusk. He seems to be fighting even harder with the fans behind Kendo, and he's silenced them now too.
I don't think the fans necessarily bother Edward Dusk so much, as he knows what they can do for Kendo. A young kid like that, he's got all of his hopes up. He hears people cheering his name. He's going to dig somewhere deeper. He does not want that. He wants to silence the crowd and crush his hopes.
George Kendo really feeling the effects here.
It almost feels like Dusk feeds off that uncomfortable feeling from the crowd. He feeds off there, mate. He doesn't want you to cheer him. He's not trying to make friends. Oh! He's trying to destroy the chest of old George Kendo.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that one, Dusky. My goodness. I don't want to have a beer with him, but that was awesome.
At this point in time, I think George Kendo wishes he was still back in Mulgrave, because...
Good thing he's got that vest on, hiding the welts that he's undoubtedly got underneath.
Kendo doing his best to rally with a roll-up. Only 2 again. He goes back at it, tries once more. 1, 2, and
We've seen it a few times going for these quick pins, the Mahistral rolls and things like that. Needs to do it because all you need is to catch him off guard once and you're advancing into the second round. Looks like Dusk was going for the wicked end there, or maybe the hanged man, sorry.
a meeting of the minds there. Both men headbutting each other. Dusk is first to his feet. Kendo charges. Ducks it off the ropes and gets Dusk flat on his back once more.
Kendo shoots him off. Reversal here by Dusk. Kendo jumping over the ropes. Kick there. Kendo's taking a deep breath. He's really feeling it. He's getting taken into the deep waters. He needs to start treading. Dusk on Dream Street here.
A top rope drop kick off the top by George Kendo.
Massive drop kick. Get a cover, Kendo. Get him down.
This is it. Oh, just a 2 count. How big would that have been for George Kendo to kick
And he goes
off?
again.
This kid's got so much heart. George Kendo, take a bow. Well, he can barely stand, but
I wonder if going for a pin twice in a row like that, is he worried that that was his best shot there, that missile drop kick?
That's okay. At the very least, it takes a lot out of Dusk. He has to use that effort to kick out not once, but twice.
Great point. Oh, beautiful. Oh, man. Get him up here. Oh, in the fisherman position. Goes to the cover. Close to the ropes, but hooks that leg. Kendo had to dig deep and kick out, which he did.
Tell you what, this is my first time seeing George Kendo in action, and he has shown so much heart, athletic ability, and technical ability. Can he stay in this, though?
and this is what I was talking about Edward Dusk. He gets enraged, and he's berating George Kendo and slaps him in the face. And Kendo says no. And Edward Dusk
Says hit me gladly. Oh my, damn. Dusk here, happy to oblige. Oh, great kick there, got him reeling. Oh, absolutely planted him, boys. Cover.
1, 2. It's just the 2 count for George Kendo, and he cannot believe it. This kid has shown so much heart in just his first match in the Ascension Round 1 of the Block A. Surely, what more does he have left?
Well, he's going to have to show it. He's going to have to stay on him. He can't dwell on the fact that he hit a great move. He's got to finish Dusk off when he has the chance. Setting up for the disaster kick. Dusk out of the way. Big boot.
Big boot there. Picks him up. Oh, almost like a TKO right onto the knee. This one here, boys. This is the hanged man. That should be it.
1, 2. Edward Dusk with the win.
He's not done.
Here is your winner and advancing to the second round of the Ascension Tournament, the Intercommonwealth